With us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Paul Blackburn.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Byron Buxton, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Pulls that one foul. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Next offering upstairs.
Aye.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now it's the second baseman. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Blackburn, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a four-seamer, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. One down, base is empty. That one to first. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Josh Bell at the plate now.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Back here with my pal Singy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Taj Bradley.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And another ball. That's outside, and it's 3-0. And a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Aaron Judge at the plate. That one fouled off. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that's strike 2.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Grisham gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Batting third.
One down. There comes Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
Fastball for a strike. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Now Ben Rice.
Right.
And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Matt Wallner.
27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's off the mark. 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Batting fifth, the
Ryan
catcher,
Jeffers at the plate.
Jeffers.
First pitch misses. Second inning here, no score. Breaking ball misses down and away. Just missed.
Let's go Yankees.
Splits the plate, and now 3-1. On the corner for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Number 9.
Here's Trevor Larnach. First pitch just misses.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. That one not close. And now 3-2. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Royce Lewis. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Chisholm. They take the force out, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
And now it's
Yankees,
Giancarlo
the
Stanton.
designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Bradley back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, that's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
Ball
ball
one.
one.
Really good take,
One
especially
ball,
with
2
2
strikes.
strikes.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get him. The
That is
misplay
it.
made it a
The
bit
second
messy,
baseman.
but they
Yeah.
cleaned things up for the out.
Junior.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one
1-1.
misses in the dirt. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Ranging back. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right
0-1's
by
the
him.
count.
Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
He swings and fouls one off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Well, here we go. Top
Leading off
of
for
the
the
third
Twins,
scoreless
the
game.
designated hitter,
Vic Caratini
Victor
at the plate.
Caratini.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
That's a ball.
That's down
Ball
and
two.
in. That one fouled off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now it's going to be Brooks Lee. First
Ball
pitch
that's
doesn't
outside.
find the zone. Top of the third, no score. And there's a ball. And it is 2-1. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still
The
drive
center
you
fielder,
absolutely
number 25,
crazy.
Byron Buxton.
Out to short, Caballero. Now a jump throw. Safe at
No,
first,
he's safe.
and an infield single keeps the inning going.
No problem beating
Now
out the
batting,
infield
number
hit right
15.
there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now, number 15.
0-1.
And
He's
safe.
in there. He's safe.
It's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Off the
Ball
mark
up
there.
there.
And now 2-0. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. Swings and misses. 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Popped up. Chisholm makes the play, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero. And that drops in for a strike.
That's a ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one hit to right. Wallner brings it in. 1 down. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Line and a base hit into right. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Walked to open the ball game. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
That one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Judge in the box now. Take strike 1. That misses, and it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch
ball,
down.
1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
Definitely got the
1
hitter
ball,
conscious
2
of the
strikes.
pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Outside low. And now 2 balls and 2
strikes.
strikes. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Nice job behind
Now
the plate
batting,
there.
the left fielder, Cody.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
His first at bat was a strikeout. Breaking ball through there for a strike. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Jeffers down to first with it. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Start of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Line drive, puts it away for the out. So digging in, Matt Wallner.
It's never fun
Now
going
batting,
back to the dugout
right
after
fielder,
hitting a line
Matt
drive that finds a glove, but you will
Wallner.
get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ryan Jeffers,
Now batting,
the next
the catcher,
win up to him.
Ryan
Walked his first time.
Jeffers.
That clips the corner.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
2
Upstairs.
balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it.
Into center and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline, he's saved. And it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Lewis in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Larnach, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Stanton tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And fouled off. The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1.
2 balls.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds.
No. Inside.
Tying run and scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Now 3-2.
Count full.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Stanton. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate. We're tied at 1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
There's Ryan McMahon now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. And that will end the inning. And we're back. And now the DH, Victor Caratini.
Victor Caratini.
Blackburn back to work. Caratini in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And that's fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Wells gathers, throws to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Byron Buxton. 1 for 2. Foul ball. Here's your 1. That one in there across the letters.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And downstairs.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Outside low, and the count is even 2-2. Line drive to short and caught. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but it needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
First offering and it just misses. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swings through that.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. That's inside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
2 outs. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. That takes care of Grisham. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, number 15. The pitch. Inside,
Nope.
just
Inside.
missed. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. New
Now
pitcher for the
pitching
Yankees,
for the Yankees.
Ryan Yarbrough.
Number 33, Ryan Yarbrough.
Here's Josh Bell. 0 for 2 in this one.
Come on, Yankees.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Into center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count
batting,
right there.
the right
You can't do
fielder,
much better
Matt
than that on a pitch that far
Warner.
outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And here is Matt Wallner. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Bell at first, one gone.
Let's go, Yankees.
Next
Ball
offering
one.
misses. Ball 1.
No, he's really
1-1.
working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
And it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And now 2 gone. And now the
batting,
catcher comes up to him. Ryan Jeffers.
Jeffers.
Let's go, Yankees.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on
The
and
left
2
fielder,
out.
Number 9, Trevor.
So up
Larnach.
next, Trevor Larnach.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Let's go, New York.
Line drive, and Aaron makes a nice grab out there. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here comes Aaron Judge.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there tonight.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. And 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying
One
off
ball,
the
2 strikes,
0-2
Miguel.
high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even
2
though
balls,
he's behind in
2
the count.
strikes.
2-2 on the way. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Judge waits. Well struck right field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Just
Off the plate,
missed.
ball one.
That one hammered center field. Buxton sprinting after it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Bellinger around second on his way to third. The relay, he's in there.
Everything came together for him. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. With the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the sixth.
Let's go, Farmers. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Lee. In plenty of time to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. The new pitcher in the game, Anthony Banda.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Stanton now. This guy with light tower power.
Stanton.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Buxton pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
New York
We're in the
Yankees,
seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound,
number
Fernando
63.
These
Cruz.
are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now for the
Leading off
Twins,
for Minnesota,
Royce
the
Lewis.
third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Let's go, New York.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one missing low.
2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Grisham trying to get there. He's got it. One away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Caratini stands in here, takes ball one
Count
low.
1-0.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Way high there, and that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Brooks Lee, the next twin up to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1 is fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Backed off the plate that time. Got him swinging. And good work there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. And we're back. Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
That one missed.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 1 out now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 1 down, base is empty. And now 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
To the right side, boots it, gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery, wasn't easy following the misplay. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Ground ball right side. Keishel handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Camilo Doval.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton, 1 for 3.
Buxton.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Up and in, 2-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Number 15, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Doval checks the runner. Tag, and they got him. Buxton picked off. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-0. That's ball 3.
Inside ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. In for a strike. Good slider.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Doval checks over to first, and he's back. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball 1. Two balls.
In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Throw into third. The tag,
Right there
and he's out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now the
Matt
Minnesota cleanup hitter,
Wallner.
Matt Wallner. Sliced hard but foul. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
On to Jazz, and that is that.
Now pitching for
Back
Minnesota.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
55.
bottom of the 8th. Cody Burke.
Cody
He has a
Burke.
great slider with tons of movement. Austin Wells
Leading off
getting
for
ready
the
to hit.
Yankees, the catcher.
You know, this is kind of a tough
Austin.
matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a
Wow.
left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Right through there for a strike. Funderburg, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He throws a cutter, a slider, a sinker,
Inside,
and he
ball
works
1.
in a changeup. Next
That's ball
offering
2.
is down low. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next
I got
pitch is
3-2.
outside. Got him looking. And that's the first out. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Hey, you, sir. Peanuts. Go, Yanks.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much
0-1's
drop
the
in
count.
it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes. Let's go, Yankees.
And that one is lifted in the air. Wallner makes the grab for the second out.
The right
2
fielder,
outs,
number
base is empty.
99.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's got the power,
Judge.
but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First pitch
Inside, ball 1.
misses. And Judge takes a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Judge rips that one. Buxton makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Now pitching for
We're
the New
back,
York Yankees.
and on the mound is the closer, David
Number
Bednar.
53.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Leading off for Minnesota,
Well,
the catcher,
one-run
Ryan
game, and now the Twins catcher,
Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers. In there at the knees, that's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. 0-1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Sneaks through, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
One down, runner at first. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3, a flop. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. In the dirt, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one is back. And gone! He made him pay for that one. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next is the designated hitter, Victor Caratini. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
In there at the knees. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 9, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Burke back to work. Slap the other way, foul. Now the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. And ball 1. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him! That K is his 3rd of the game. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
The designated hitter.
Well, one swing's a lot
Giancarlo.
easier than getting 2 or 3 hits
Benson.
to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Ball
That's a
1
ball.
there.
1-1.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and that is out number 3. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the play, Brooks Lee. Just off the outside edge. Not even close there. Now 2-0. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Man at second. Strike 3, got him swinging. 2 gone now. Now the number 2 hitter. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And that is out of play. And that one upstairs, ball 1. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in extras.
Now pitching for the
new pitcher coming on, the veteran, Justin Topa.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a drive, back there, on its way, ball game. That'll fire up the dugout, and the Yankees walk it off in extra innings.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton.